This is Trabr. We're creating the technology and the ecosystem for everything building. We're creating a market network which boasts a marketplace and a mobile-first, cloud-based suite of project control tools for builders, consumers, trades, suppliers, for everybody. All on a smartphone, all remote, all mobile, all for building. This is Trabr, and this is a building conversation. Tony Huxley here from Trabr Limited. I'm joined today by Gareth Evans, the owner of BMC Blue Chip
BC Blue Chip Maintenance and Construction, yeah.
Glad to have you here. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Tony.
I appreciate you making the time available to talk to us today. You've got a business that's been going a couple of years, you said?
Yeah.
What do you do to market yourselves, your capabilities, your services beyond that word of mouth thing that you said you're relying on?
Not a lot, to be honest. I need to develop that website. There is one there, but it doesn't say anything. It's got the standard bloke on the front page holding a bit of timber,
as we know.
Yeah. Look, all the boys have told me I need to get into. I don't even know the name of it. There's all these different social media apps that I should be getting into.
Yep. Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest,
all
LinkedIn.
Of those. Yep. Yeah. So I've got accounts with all of them. There's nothing in them, basically.
Need to take advantage of that and make them happen.
Yeah. So I guess that's actually probably not a silly idea that you've just given me, is having those photos I take on site, having the ability to then go Instagram it.
That's it.
Bam, straight from Trabr. Done. And that becomes my social media outlet for managing all of them, and from one place. That's what I would like. Yeah.
I'll come back to you. So you got a website,
yep,
and you got social profiles.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to ask you an uncomfortable question because I think I know the answer to this.
Mm-hmm.
How aggressively do you leverage them?
Zero.
Not at all.
Zero. Absolutely zero. I should be.
Let's say opportunity knocks.
I'd like to start with a sign on the front of the worksite that says BC Mac, Blue Chip Maintenance and Construction. I haven't even got that yet. I've got all the little warning signs and all the little my name and numbers and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, that website, social media, sign me up.
You'll be too busy, you won't know yourself. Okay, that's all interesting. I appreciate that. So tell me, how do you, let me try and think how to best put this. As a builder, small builder, if I could say that with no disrespect, couple of years in operation, obviously got a lot of clients from years past because of those. You don't have 6 and 7 year customers for no good reason. How do you approach customer experience? How do you bring that to life with your customers? Does it manifest beyond Gareth, or
do you mean when I walk in the door and talk to them?
Start there.
Well, it's generally right. What are we doing?
What are we looking to do?
What are we looking to do, or what do we want to do? And what can we do? You can only try your best. If you're too busy, sometimes you fall short, and you might be disappointing some people because you just can't get there. Most of the time,
and you're best to tell them.
Yeah, that's right. Most of the time, I try and make sure we deliver. I'd like to think 95% of the time we can deliver what we've said what we can, and if not, we'll be able to work it out with the client. The best way to go forward. So I don't like leaving any clients hanging in the balance. Let me put it that way. I like to make sure they're getting what they want, even if it takes a bit longer. Eventually, they'll get what they want. In terms of clientele, Look, I mean, I like to keep clients so I can work for them again.
It's a good approach. I like
Put it that way.
I like that.
So if there is a point of difference, I just try and work it out.
So on that basis, if I could say your customer experience for blue chip maintenance and construction is all about retaining customers for the longer term.
Yeah.
So your approach is all around achieving that.
That's what I'm trying to achieve. Yeah.
Well, customer retention, I think, are two of the most important words in anyone's marketing vocabulary. So I think most people would get that and acknowledge it.
And therefore, we don't want to be doing a shoddy job on site, because we don't want to have to go back and fix any of our cock-ups, for want of a better word,
let alone concede to having made them.
And that's right. And so we want to be doing it right the first time.
Yeah.
Doesn't always happen,
No. I mean, things happen.
You get apprentices who don't know what they're doing sometimes, and you got to go back and sort it out.
Things happen.
No matter whatever. But at the end of the day, if they can call me and feel comfortable doing so, to say, look, there's something wrong here, that's a win. Because then at least I can go back and sort it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
It's actually an opportunity when you think about it.
That's right. So it's likewise neighbours on any job. I'd try and build up a bit of a rapport with them as well. So if something goes wrong, they can come to me, So
you do get marketing, Gareth.
I do talk to neighbours. Yeah.
Pretty powerful tool.
It is a pretty powerful tool. And I've done quotes for neighbours and the next third door down and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. That seems to work quite well.
That's marketing, mate. That's exactly what it is. Listen, thanks very much for joining us, Gareth. I really appreciate your time.
No problem.
Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you.
Good on you.
Cheers.